I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
And with that, Gavin Newsom is officially California's 40th governor. The former lieutenant governor and San Francisco mayor took the oath of office in front of hundreds of supporters today.
CBS 13's Lamore Abrams is live at the state capitol with more on the inauguration. Lamore?
Hey, Tony and Adrian, a high-profile day here at the state capitol. Governor Gavin Newsom making quite an entrance with his family, the new first family of California by his side, with a supermajority of Democrats in the state legislature celebrating his progressive plans for California. California's 40th governor, Gavin Newsom, taking the stage and vowing to take on what he calls the corruption in President Trump's White House.
There's an administration in Washington that is clearly hostile to California values and California's interests.
Interests he promises to protect.
The world is waiting on us, and the future depends on us, and we will seize the moment.
Restoring his version of the California dream.
You shouldn't have to find gold or make it in the movies or create $1 billion startup to live that California dream.
Hinting at progressive policies that support children and their parents, including one that would extend paid parental leave from 6 weeks to 6 months.
Yes, it's important to women, but it should be important to every California resident.
For Newsom, that also means helping those who don't have a home.
We have a homeless epidemic that should keep each and every one of us up at night.
I can't tell you that was such music to my ears, because although last year we got an appropriation to help cities with homelessness, frankly, cities have been dealing with this largely on their own for a long time.
Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg excited to see a fellow former mayor in office, but the new governor isn't specifying how he'd pay for his proposals, and Republicans are already worried.
But there is not an unlimited pocketbook of the taxpayers of the state of California.
California does have a surplus.
It has a very precarious surplus.
A surplus not mentioned in Newsom's address, but there was a little surprise the crowd wasn't expecting.
We Californians know how much a house matters, and children.
Not the bottom line, but the last in line.
This is exactly how it was scripted.
The youngest of 4 Newsoms, stealing the show appropriately.
We will support parents. They need support, trust me.
And there was a whole lot of that here for the new first family of California.
Now, let's get to work. Thank you all very much.
And work starts immediately. Newsom's first budget plan is due to the legislature no later than Thursday. Tony and Adrian, back to you.